Hey guys, what's up? This is 8-Bit Eric. I am back with another YouTube question and answer video. Thanks a lot, as always, for joining the brand new channel. This is 8-Bit Eric 2. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, motherfuckers. This is where Q&As are going to be at. So, let's begin. Terry Mickenval says, Eric, if you started a boy band, who would be in it and what would the name of the group be? I always get this question once in a while. Of course, it's going to be me, Billy, Jordan, Jay, Wood. Let's throw in Pat for shits and giggles. Norm. And we would call ourselves U-Tube. But it would be like the letter U and then Tube. Yes, U-Tube. And of course, we'd be the hottest boy band in the land. Even though we don't know how to sing or dance. Well, Billy and Pat kind of know how to sing. I would be the sex symbol of YouTube. I don't know what they would name it. I do know that if I had a rock band, I would call it Shaved Ewok. Simon Witherwee. Hello, Eric. Firstly, well done on braving the shave. Thank you, and it's already grown humongously quick. Also loving the sweet beard. I'm sorry, the sweet beard's gone. My question is two parts. If you could revive any game franchise that stopped from the 8-bit era or 16-bit era, what game would it be? And part two, if you could have any remake or remaster, which game would it be? So those are kind of similar questions. I really want Golden Axe to come back. I think a badass Golden Axe would be legit. There would be, of course, awesome graphics. I would want it to be shell shaded, not realistic looking. Shell shaded, like the Telltale games. Maybe beat 'em up 3. I don't know if I want 3D. Maybe like 2D with a 3D plane. Lots of creatures to ride. There has to be dragons and all sorts of things that you could pick up and jump on top. I would want it to be more of an action adventure game than a beat 'em up, though. I would want the gameplay, the core aspect, to be a beat 'em up, but I would want more freedom in it, and I would want that to be remastered. So, yeah, that's all my answer. But I do think a brand new remastering of the original, like, maybe like Super Mario World would be pretty cool, but add stuff to it, like a cel-shaded Super Mario World. All right, Intimidation asks, if you were a late night talk show host and had to pick one for each category, being actor, comedian, musician, wrestler, and YouTuber, who would they be, and what would be your number one question for each? That is interesting. I've never thought of something like that. Actor, of course, you would have to get somebody huge. The biggest name in Hollywood, like right now, is Chris Pratt. So you'd have to get him. Comedian, Kevin Hart, maybe. I don't know. Comedians is weird. Will Ferrell. Let's get Will Ferrell, because he seems a little bit more spontaneous. So does Chris Pratt. That's why I said that. Musician, shit. All the musicians I like living right now. All my favorite musicians are dead, but I probably would pick like somebody really interesting and eccentric. I would say like, I guess Justin Bieber, and I know people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, Justin Bieber, Eric, really?" But because I know he would draw a lot of ratings, and that's what it's about. But he also seems like he has a lot of fun on Ellen, when him and Ellen do a lot of their skits and pranks. Wrestler, Hulk Hogan, or Ric Flair, or John Cena, because, you know, those three guys seem like they would be a very interesting interview each. YouTuber, PewDiePie, just because he's fucking sexy. Sexy Jesus Games asks, top 3 video game soundtracks do you love to listen to and never get tired of hearing? Recently, the Xenoblade Chronicles X soundtrack I really got into, especially the intro, the title screen music. God damn, when the violin kicks in. Fallout 4 soundtrack as well, the intro music. Star Fox Zero's music. Star Fox any of the game's music. Classically, I would say the Legend of Zelda series has always been a huge staple. As a matter of fact, there's a Zelda concert in town tonight at time of recording that I can't go to. I'm sad. I'm like incredibly bummed over it. Let's see. Grand Theft Auto has some good soundtracks, which I really like that game because you can listen to music while you're playing. Alright, Nerds and Knuckles says, will you see the Ratchet and Clank movie? Also, do you think it will be a start of good movies based on games? I do want to see it, but I don't really have people to go to the movies with. At time of recording, I don't even think it's in theaters anymore. So I'm going to have to Redbox it when it comes out, or Netflix it. Unfortunately, I think it did bomb. Even though I heard it was a pretty good movie. I think it's going to be one of those movies that does better when it comes out on Blu-ray than when it went out in theaters. Plus, it had stiff competition. I think it was up against Captain America, right? And Batman Superman was out also. Maverick 16-bit Gamer asked, my question would be, what would your favorite SNES game from the original launch lineup be? Mine would easily be ActRaiser. Dude, fucking Super Mario World. That was like the game that I used to play all the time. Super Mario World, and then I get confused exactly where the launch lineup ends. Pilot Wings was another one that I used to play a lot. Yeah, Super Mario World for sure. ActRaiser is pretty good though. Classic Video Game Dork asked, what was your favorite NES game as a kid? Not your favorite game now, but when you were a kid. Skate or Die was a game that for some reason I was just really entranced by, even though I couldn't do anything at all in the game. I just really thought the whole skater, like, you know, a party on rocker type of thing in the early 90s was so cool, like every other kid. Slammo asked, who's your biggest fan? And part 2, who are you the biggest fan of? Disclaimer, everyone knows I'm the biggest fan of 8-Bit Eric. Thank you, Slammo. Even though your ass has not been commenting as much and you haven't been stalking me as much, I really do appreciate you. Professor Peculiar asked, I have a question, why are you so awesome? Because you guys are fucking fantastic and awesome. And well guys, that's it for today's Q&A video. If you want to leave me a question, comment below with your question and hopefully I'll answer it next video. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to subscribe and yeah, peace out.